Hey guys, it's Sebastian here again. I have this really interesting Grok query that I made. It's a Grok query basically that says like I put in this query initially right here. What's a good high-end military level belt with a toolkit attached and tools while excluding a knife, including night vision goggles in case I ever get stuck outside by accident, right? So this is the initial query, but what I found this to be good for is that I'm going to scroll down so everyone can see it, right? I'm not going to read it out, but you can just see it here. Well, I guess I should read it out, right? Here. A high-end military-grade belt with an attached toolkit, excluding a knife and incorporating night vision goggles (NVGs) for potential outdoor emergencies is a specialized request. Below, I outlined a recommended setup based on available tactical belt systems and modular gear, ensuring durability, functionality, and compatibility with NVGs. Since no single product perfectly matches your criteria, a belt with a pre-attached toolkit, excluding a knife and including NVGs, I propose a customizable battle belt system with carefully selected tools and NVG storage. So I'm going to get back to why I did this. Now, I did this in case I ever get stuck outside, right? But I don't need this myself personally because I don't have kids to protect, right? Because there's a tourniquet and a toolkit, right? So I don't have kids. So I don't necessarily need this aside from the tourniquet in case I get hurt or anyone gets hurt, right? If like anyone gets raided or anything. So I found this query to be good for like a toolkit that the military can give to the father of a family in case their house gets looted and they have to run away, right? So, or even the police. It's only like 500 bucks, right? And they could just pretty much have it in a bag and give it to the husband, or if there's no husband, then to the woman, I guess. And then she would just run away with the kids and go to safety, right? And then the military would protect whatever's like, I guess, the household and whatever's happening there at the situation. So here we see the initial query, right? I'm not going to read this one out, right? We're going to exclude the night vision goggles. We don't want that, right? We don't like it's 3,000 to 4,500. We don't need that, right? And here is like more of the query, right? Everyone can see it here. I made a draw, make the imagery here so everyone can see the tools. And then here's like a revised recommendation for high-end military grade belt with the attached toolkit. And then here are all the toolkits and the prices, right? So this is the first one's the mole belt, right? To hold all the tools in place. So then we have it's 150 to $200, right? The mole belt is not seen here. We'd have to click on the link of one of the websites. I'm posting the links because these are what Grok brought up. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not to post these links or to show them at least. I'm not going to click on the websites, but I went through here and then I got kind of scared because like when I clicked on the websites, it was showing weaponry, and I'm a civilian, right? So I don't want to be like suspected of being a potential school shooter or anything because that's just like really sketch, right? So I don't even want to like that's just too much to deal with for me at least. So I revised the grok query here. Uh, here, here we go, right here. Redo last query, but display last query with exact links to each bulleted item with while excluding weaponry, so I don't get suspected of trying to buy weaponry. I'm a civilian, and I feel that in order to carry weaponry, I should join law enforcement or the military, right? So then this is the end of the toolkit, right? These links don't necessarily work, but basically in the first links right here, the belt, you can see it actually. Maybe I can go to the site. It's like they're right here. I don't want to go any further because there's just weaponry there, right? I mean, if the military has the military should only give weaponry to civilians if it's like last resort. Like we're getting attacked, we just need more men on the front line firing. Like something like that, right? But like other than that, like I don't think there's a reason. It's just too like suspicious for anything. But I mean, 400 bucks here, like you see 120 for the belt or like here it's 150 to Like the, oh, here, we'll see all the tools. We have there's the flashlights, the starter, the fire starter rod. What the reliable fire starting tool for emergency warmth and signaling. I guess where would we see that here? I can't really see it, right? The fire starter rod. Where would it be? Probably this thing here. I can't. I'm not really sure. I'm really not familiar with these tools because I've never really used them. I've never been in the military, so I'm just showing this so anyone can see it, right? And it's really cost effective because if you think about it, it's a survival kit with a tourniquet in case a child gets hurt for the family that's running away, right? If the child like steps on a sharded piece of metal, like it's $500 and you save a life with this, as long as you train the civilian to use the tourniquet, right? Right? It's $500. It's like a bargain when you think about it, right? It's huge for the military. Huge, right? Only if we get attacked would we like go to this point, right? But with like how things are, I don't even know, right? I'm just saying this is kind of nice. Or like for people in the States, they can buy this stuff, right? To protect themselves. $500, man. In case you get like hit by one of those rioters or anything. $500 and you can save a life for one of your friends in case you get looted or anything like that, man. Because like, there's people that I've been playing with and stuff on Warcraft before, and I thought that like these guys could definitely use that. And it's just like, I don't even know if personally, I don't even know what's going on with the riots. I've never been there, so I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't know exactly what's going on. But I've seen a lot of footage, and it just seems like a militia. It just seems like a militia that formed, and they just decided to attack. And that's why Trump responded. So I don't think it's that bad, right? I mean, they're setting cars on fire. They're throwing rocks at trucks. Like, who does that? No one does that here. No one does that. So I mean, like, that's why I felt like I had to stop playing games at this point. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. I need to inform people and the military of things that they can do just to save even their own lives. Just to save their own lives. Their family. Anything. With anything that's happening now. So this is why I'm doing this. You can see it here, man. Like you can play the VOD, you can scroll through it slowly, you can copy my queries here. I don't know where else I could post this. Yeah, I don't think I should read it out because it would be redundant, but you can just pause through the VOD. I'm going to upload the VOD, right? Obviously. And the key thing to do is just copy the queries, look at the output. Obviously, these links at the bottom do not work because they didn't pop up for me, but it doesn't matter because I don't need this stuff unless the military gives it to me, right? The military would have to give this to me in order for me to use this, right? Because I don't really have a need for this. But if it came down to it, I'm just saying that the military needs this in case my house gets raided or something and I have to run away and protect my family, right? So I would need this. I would need this if the military was in the area, right? And they were there and they had a truck or something with equipment, like they would need this, right? Even for their own families and friends and everything, right? Just to have them in case anything happens. That's all. That's all. I'm just done. I can't play games, man. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm too stressed. I don't know what's going on. It's too crazy. Like I'm seeing fires and wars everywhere. I mean, it's just I don't even know what to do. This is just what I thought, right? My mind is on this now. Just trying to be conscientious of what's going on and hoping for the best for everyone, right? I'm scrolling through it a bunch of times and you can pause through this. It's going to be easy to read, right?